How to install pop-up camper air conditioner roof supports. If your pop-up or tent camper's roof does not clearly rise in the center, it will not properly drain water from AC condensation. Water buildup can cause serious problems, such as mildew and rot, so it is essential to fix this as soon as possible. One way to repair this is to add roof supports, which you can order from your local dealer, without an instruction manual. Roof supports are curved metal bars that support the roof by attaching to the sides. Part 1. Preparing for installation. 1. Put up the camper most of the way. It should be low enough that the canvas is loose enough to remove from the track around the top. 2. Remove the valence, if you have one and want to. It will make it much easier to work around the area, however, it will leave rusty staple marks, staples, depending upon the age and condition of the camper. 3. Unscrew the canvas. If your canvas is attached in another way, undo that. You might find that you need to repeat this step later on if you don't unscrew enough of it. 4. Remove the canvas. You don't need to remove it all, just the canvas near where you're installing the mount. 5. Remove the canvas track. Again, you only need to remove it starting from the corner, where it ends. If it's only stapled like in the Jayco 1207, you can remove it with a flat head screwdriver, using another handle as leverage. Use needle nose pliers and a small flat head screwdriver to remove the staples from the plastic. Part 2. Installing the mounts. 1. Add the mount. It goes behind the track and behind the canvas. 2. Slide the mount in the correct distance. 2 feet, 60 centimeters, from the end of the camper works well, unless you want it to be closer to your AC unit. Be sure to measure this distance and keep it the same for the mount on the other side of the camper. 3. Drill the top hole. While holding the mount in place, move the plastic track out of the way and mark with a pencil through the top hole. Remove the mount and drill a 3/32, 2.4 mm, wide, 1/4, 6 mm, deep starter hole in the roof. 4. Screw the mount to the ceiling using a #8x3/4 flat head screw. 5. Drill the wall hole. Drill a 1/4, 6.5 mm, hole through the pre-made hole in the mount and the wall of the camper. 6. Prepare the bolt. Screw a 1/4 bonded sealing washer onto 1/4, 20x1 round head machine screw. 7. Bolt the mount to the wall with a 1/4, 20 nylon lock nut. It helps to have a person on the outside with a screwdriver and a person on the inside with pliers or a wrench. Make sure the nut is on the inside and the washer is on the exterior. Part 3. Completing the installation. 1. Restaple the plastic track around the mount, being sure to push it back up to the ceiling. 2. Put the canvas back in the track and re-insert the screws. You may want to replace your screws if they are rusted. #8x3 for flat head screws work well. 3. Repeat the above steps for each corner. 4. Attach the bar to the mounts with 1/4, 20x1 round head machine screws. The mounts are pre-threaded for this. 5. Repeat the above step for each of the 4 mounts. Tips. You may want to change the distance from the end of the camper to better suit your purposes. This is easiest fixed with 2 people. When screwing on the bars, have the stronger person lift the bar and have the other screw it on. Once completed, the roof should be lifted around in one or so in the middle, which can be seen if you have bars for an overhead cabinet. Warnings. Adding support bars can cause or worsen other problems. Ensure that this is the correct route to take. Be careful not to drop the bar after a side is screwed it will bend the mount. Don't drill through the roof, this will cause leaks. Use a screw that is shorter than the thickness of the roof. Things. Drill, cordless is not recommended. Phillips head and flat head screwdrivers, exact sizes unknown. Wrench or pliers. Needle nose pliers. Measuring tape or 60 centimeters, object. Staple gun. 2 pop-up camper support bars, available from a local dealer. For camper support bar mounts, come with the bars. 8 round head 1/4, 20x1 machine screws. 414 bonded sealing washers. 414, 20 nylon lock nuts. 12, 12 mm, staples. 4 plus, #8 x 3/4 flat head screws.